What's up, everybody? It's me back at it once again. Like I never left because I just don't leave. This story right here is exactly why the other story I'm posting today is so much more prevalent, but it's also why you're probably going to see a lot more stories like the other video. This dude literally tried to open the airplane's door to get outside mid-flight. Mid-flight. Screw everybody on board type of deal. Maybe he had a parachute. He's on his Mission Impossible. I don't know, but we're about to find out, y'all. Let's check it out. This is like your worst fear, your absolute worst fear when you're flying.
It's the latest in an epidemic of terrifying episodes in the sky. An unruly passenger is subdued after running amok. There have been
Not this dude just stepped
3,000
on.
air rage cases so far this year, more than in the entire previous 10 years. So what's behind the upsurge? Experts say it's frustration over wearing masks. In many cases, alcohol is involved. But there's a growing belief that class warfare could be one major.
Class warfare, masks, whatever. Yo, do you want to die, sir? Do you want to live? I guess I should ask. Because any rational person drunk, intoxicated on something else that isn't alcohol or just plain not right would probably not even do this. I don't care about somebody's socioeconomic status. That does not give them wings.
Major contributing factor. Air rage is 4 times more likely to occur when coach passengers had to pass through a first-class compartment to get to their seats.
They're
Salty.
for different classes of service, and as they go back, the seats get smaller and closer together, and the amenities become fewer and fewer.
The latest incident involved, of all people, a flight attendant on leave. You can see a head injury apparently sustained in the struggle. 34-year-old
Steph, if you are a flight attendant, sir, you know good and well. You give the little statement before the pre-flight safety course. You know what happens if you open that pressurized cabin, sir.
Duncan apparently suffered a mental health breakdown. He was restrained by other passengers after he tried to open a door mid-air on a flight from LAX to Atlanta.
That is something that you probably never want to hear, bruh. But at the same time, I know a lot of dudes just hopped up flexing at that moment right there, bro. Actually, probably not, bro. Some people were probably real scared at what was going on because they probably don't even know at the back when this is going on in front. But the fact he was a flight attendant, he was gonna open that door. Mental health aside, he was gonna open that door. But I have literally never heard, like I said, I've heard of people having mental episodes. Usually they start throwing bows, but opening the door.
You don't know if he has a knife, if he has a gun, if he has a bomb. Prominent businessman Rashawn Williams, a frequent guest on CNBC, answered the pilot's plea for help.
I grabbed him by the shoulders, pull him to the ground, pull his hood over his head, and then I just restrained him on the ground. So the videos you see
he done beat somebody up before, probably.
That's me. I'm holding him down the entire time.
I need everyone to take their seats right now with these announcers right here. We can't get forward with restraints. Everybody's in the aisle.
This was the suspect minutes before he freaked out, wearing a wacky combination of helmet and baseball hat. Police say he passed a bizarre note to a flight attendant saying, "Alert Delta manager, terrorist on board."
He slid them a letter and said that I was making terroristic threats.
Duncan is being held in a county jail in Oklahoma, where the plane made an emergency landing.
Delta thanked everyone who assisted in detaining that passenger.
Thanked them? Delta thanked them? Delta. You thanked them? You just thanked them? How about give them a first class flight? Why don't you fly all these people somewhere? This is somebody that was an ex-employee, probably of yours, that knew how to open the door to get outside that tried to do so. I feel like everyone on board that flight should get some type of courtesy miles or something because they all could have really went out bad that day. And then the fact that he passed a diversion note, essentially calling the dude next to him a problem when you have a Protec skateboarding helmet on, like you about to go to Kona or something. Like, this is just wow. I'm really not trying to beat this gentleman down because they said he had an episode, but yo, everybody on board of that aircraft almost had an episode that day now, didn't they? But thank God they got this situation under control without everybody being in more danger than they were already in, bro. Nothing like this could be easy to deal with, I'd imagine, but they dealt with it gracefully, and you know, all these people get to live to fly another day, bro. But Delta, you should be ashamed of yourself, bro. If somebody going through it mentally, bro, they're having a tough time with things, try to talk to them, bro. Try to point them in the direction to help, because now this dude's definitely going to have more issues than before after doing something like this. And, man, I'm going to pray for you, but what y'all think? Y'all think that the environment for the flight attendants is just too stressful and strenuous nowadays, and for pilots as well? Because I heard it is. Or do you think that this was just a special case of somebody that knew exactly how to do the worst thing possible, bro? Thanks for the support as usual, and y'all stay up, bro.